Hello there everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm going to talk about the Rick and Morty season 6, I guess, final, which is really cool. I'm going to talk about all the episodes that I really liked. Alright, let's begin with the overall, I guess, information about the season. So season 6 is essentially the 6th season of Rick and Morty, the show. I really enjoy the show. This is very underrated, but this show is like very meta in so many ways. They make a lot of jokes about like the cultures of certain people, or just like just in general fans, and I guess they make fun of actors, movies, shows, and essentially just that's just like the way Rick and Morty just is. And I really like that. So let's talk about the first episode of season 6, which is named Solarix. So this was actually like the first episode, and this was about like Rick like destroying the Citadel in season 5, and yeah, he sends like the original version of Morty and Jerry Smith back to their own reality, but he needs to save them. Essentially, at the end of the episode, he finds his prime Rick, which will be the bad guy of season 7, so that's cool. The second episode is Rick and Mort Well Lived. Oh yeah, the virtual reality, the Die Hard episode. Oh, bro, that was really cool. Yeah, as a movie fan, I just really recognized, and the little details that they had in this episode about Die Hard was epic. And Die Hard is one of those action movies that you really need to see because it's epic. The third episode was Bethic Twinstinct. So that was about like Beth and her twin sister clone, I guess, and they had some kind of relationship, which is interesting to see. But Rick and Morty is something like that where you can make fun of their own characters, and that's really cool. Episode 4 is the Night Family. This one was interesting. I mean, it was about like a family, just the Rick and Morty family, just having another family, which is their family, but at night, which turns out to be other people, which is interesting. Anyway, it's confusing, but yeah, it's a kind of a horror episode. Not really. It's okay. The fifth episode was the final Desmithation. Yeah, okay. All right. Oh yeah, the fortune cookie. Oh god. Well, I really like the scene where Jerry had this Sailor Moon power up. That was really interesting and a cool little yeah, I guess transformation scene. And so yeah, Rick needed to stop Jerry from having a bit of a sexy time with his mother thanks to a fortune cookie, which is Rick and Morty style. Why not, right? Very weird concept, but it's epic when they actually do it. The sixth episode was called Jurassic Mort, and that's a parody on Jurassic World. Okay, so this was about dinosaurs. One was played by Phoebe from Friends, which is epic. Immediately recognized that voice, so yeah, that was cool. Yeah, so they had technology and advanced dinosaur species, I guess. Yeah, right. The seventh episode was full meta Jack Rick, and this is epic. Like I said, Rick and Morty is very meta, or perhaps I didn't. You already said that, but Rick and Morty is very meta. They can do whatever they want. They can laugh with people. They can laugh with movies and shows, even games. Why not? And this one, I really enjoyed this episode because this was about all the different story elements of a story. You have like forwards in time, or a back for what's it called? Flashback, a flash forward. Yeah, that's it. And they had like a continuity and all sorts of crazy dumb heroes. But they turned out to be like very powerful. And bro, Jesus appeared in this episode. This one was epic. I really like this one. If I were to place an episode on like one, I think it's this one. Alright, the eighth episode was analyze this. Whoopsies. Anyway, yeah, tired of attacks from supervillains, Rick goes to blah blah blah. Essentially, he just becomes very annoying to some villain, and the villain, unalives himself, and Rick takes his suit and becomes the P man. Yeah, that's it. So I guess interesting. Okay, So the ninth episode was a Rick and King Mortar's Mort. So yeah, that was about knights and the Knights of the Sun, which is an interesting concept. I mean, that's a really cool title, the Knights of the Sun, right? So yeah, I really like that one. And then we'll come to the last episode, which is also one of my favorites. Like I said, together with the full meta episode, the last one, like I said, and the first one. Those three are like my top favorite ones of the season. So we have the Rictional Mortspoons Rickmas Mortcation. Hopefully I said that right. But yeah, this is a Christmas special, but this is interesting because Rick actually is just a freaking douchebag, and yeah, you know, he makes a robot of himself and treats the family right at Christmas, and they eventually find out, and Rick has like a beard or something because he hasn't been shaven. That was interesting to see, and obviously we had hints for the next season. Obviously he said we're going to find this son of a blitz and find Prime Rick, which is like his ultimate villain, which is like Rick, but the Rick that killed his family back in his original universe, which makes absolutely no sense if you haven't watched the show, but it makes sense if you have. And bro, I can't wait for another Rick and Morty season because I'm not quite sure why, but I'm digging it so far. I think when the show first released, I wasn't really a big fan of it, but now since I watched like all the series, aka show, I really like it. I think I've been a really diehard fan of Rick and Morty since season 5, and then season 6 now. I just love it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I just want to talk about it because why not, right? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you later. And don't forget, wobble up a dub dub.
Wobble up a dub dubs! Yeah!
Insert TV screen sound effect here because I'm too lazy to edit. Lol.
According to your precious instructions, this ship needs a hyperdrive. We don't have that part.
Maybe we could find one.
What do you think? A spaceship is just gonna appear out of the...
I'm here, Leon.
Okay, he apparently prays very well.
Time for you two to meet the Lord.
That's okay, we're good.